Hello there and welcome to today's physics class. The first question we have on the board is a car of mass 1000 kg experiences a force that increases uniformly from 0 newtons to 1000 newtons in 10 seconds. What is the average acceleration? Option A 0.5 meters per second square. Option B 1.0 meters per second square. Option C 2.0 meters per second square, and option D 5.0 meters per second square. Now recall from Newton's second law of motion that force is equal to mass times acceleration, where force is measured in newtons, mass in kilogram, and acceleration in what? Meters per second square. So we have force. From the question, they say it experiences a force that increases uniformly from 0 newtons to what? 1000 newtons. Now we have two forces here. So the first force becomes the initial force, which is equal to 0 newton. We have another force here, 1000. This becomes our final force, F final, which is equal to 1000 newtons. They also gave us time, right? Time is what? 10 seconds. So we have time to be 10 seconds. They gave us mass to be 1000 kg. So we have mass is equal to 1000 kg. Now we have two forces here. So what we need to do is to find the average force. The average force is equal to the F initial plus F final divided by 2. So we have F initial plus F final divided by 2. F initial is what? 0 plus F final, which is 1000 divided by 2. This will give us 1000 divided by 2, and 1000 divided by 2 is what? 500. So we have 500 newtons. That is our average what? Force. So the average force is equal to 500 newtons. Now we have gotten the value for the average force. We have to substitute it into this equation. From the question, we are asked to look for what? Average acceleration. So if we make acceleration the subject of formula here, we have A is equal to what? F over M. Now the F here we are working with is what? Average force. This will give us F is 500 newtons divided by the M is what? 1000 kg from the question. So you have 1000. 500 divided by 1000. This will cancel this. This cancels out. We have 5 over 10. 5 divided by 10, we have 0.5. Therefore, the average acceleration is equal to 0.5 meters per second squared. The correct option here is option A, 0.5 meters per second squared. Question 2 says a 0.5 kg mass attached to a spring oscillates with amplitude 0.1 meters and frequency 4 Hz. What is the total mechanical energy? A 0.25 joules, B 0.5 joules, C 0.79 joules, and D 1.0 joules. In simple harmonic motion, the total mechanical energy is constant and is given by the formula E is equal to 1 over 2 m omega square A. where m is the mass, omega here is the angular frequency, and a is the amplitude. So we have m is equal to mass, and don't forget mass in kg. Omega here is the angular frequency, and it is given by the formula 2 pi f, where f here is the frequency and a here is the amplitude. In meters. The angular frequency is in rads per seconds. From the question, we are given mass to be what? 0.25 kg. So we have mass is equal to 0.25 kg. We are also given what? Amplitude to be 0.1 meters. We have amplitude to be 0.1 meters. And frequency to be 4 Hz. Frequency is equal to 4 Hz. Now, from this formula, this is squared. The amplitude is also squared. Now, this was what we were given to in the question. We have mass, we have amplitude, but we were not given what? Angular frequency. But they gave us the formula for angular frequency to be omega is equal to 2 pi f. We have 2 pi, f was given to us as 4 Hz. So 2 times 4 will give us 8 pi. The unit remains what? Rad per seconds. So we have gotten the what? The angular frequency now. Now we have gotten the angular frequency, we have the mass, we have the amplitude. Let's input everything into this equation to get the total mechanical energy. We have E is equal to 1 over 2. M, the mass is 0.25 times the angular frequency squared. The angular frequency here is 8 pi all squared times the amplitude, which is 0.1 squared. 1 over 2 is same thing as what? 0.5 times 0.25 times 8 pi squared will give us 64 pi squared times 0.1 square will give us what? It will give us 0.01. Now let's multiply this out. We have 0.5 times 0.25 times 64 into pi square. Pi is 3.142. The square of it will give us 9.869 times 0.01. This is equal to 0.5 times 0.25 times 64 times 9.869 will give us 631.65 times 0.01. This is equal to, if we multiply all this out, we're going to have 0.7895. Right? Approximately 0.7. If you approximate this becomes 79 joules. Don't forget the unit for energy is what? Joules. Therefore, the total mechanical energy is given as what? 0.79 joules. Therefore, our correct option here, our correct answer is option C.